poppin'? Superior pod is fundamental, experiential dialogue, check out potential. If we say something wild, it's accidental. No filters essential, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Smoother than an instrumental, no pad, no pencil, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Here's everything that's weighing on our mental. Original, no stencil. This is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. Yeah, this is detrimental. This is detrimental. The podcast.
What was that? What was that you were saying? Hugh? What was that?
I'm trying to be like you and Dom, bro. I'm trying to live vicariously through you and Dom. I've been watching, Instagram stories and all that,
Outside with it, baby.
Outside is open. We've been gone for. It seems like we've been gone for a minute.
Been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump ball.
All right, I felt it.
Bye, everybody in the bumper party. Been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the podcast. That's a bar.
Hey, it is.
That's a bar. But yeah, no, outside. Yo, listen. I know we came in here a couple podcasts where I was like, yo, I'm keeping my mask on. But the peer pressure is real. And it's not even like anybody telling you to take your mask off. It's like, I remember saying on this podcast, I'm sure I said, yo, I don't care if I'm the only one in the spot with a mask on, I'm keeping it on. Until you're the only person in the spot with a mask on,
bro,
and you like, damn, hold up. Like, people, you know what I mean? Like, so I can't even lie to the people. I've been masked off. It's especially coming back from Vegas. Vegas was open like COVID never happened. So
living vicariously through his Instagram. I was there, but I wasn't there.
You still are you still super masked?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I am.
I don't trust these streets. I'm sorry. I don't trust these streets.
Oh, you know what I mean? I walk into the spot, I got the mask on, but once I sit down, mask off, and yeah.
I am out like here because I'm like out. It's different. When I was out there, nobody. When out here, people are still cautious. So like it's all about the vibe. I feel like these days, even though that's not the right way to go about it. It's all about the vibe. Anywho, let's get the podcast started. What's it looking like, people? It's your Captain Sands, aka No Cap, because I ain't never
lied.
Bar. I ain't never lied.
That's a bar.
Yeah, that is a bar. That is a bar.
Son,
yeah, I don't know how to.
crazy.
Yeah, it's your boy, Dami G, aka. I'm outside with it. God damn. Outside with it.
Sunglasses and cigar.
It's like,
Big moves.
You know what I mean? Chilling,
What's
man.
good, people? It's your boy LD Wade, aka Honcho Jones. Yes, I am here, Honcho Jones.
I respect that.
Yes,
I respect it.
For the name, baby. For the name's sake. You gotta keep the in there, The hue is there. It is.
Niggas at the hot.
Cat Sesame Street, the most H sounds.
Oh yeah, I know for the people them.
Cat is Big Bird.
For the people them, you know what I mean?
It's crack-a-lacking people. It's Wild and Wiley. He's here. He's here with it.
Wiley do be wild. Wild do wild. Wild and Web. Web be wild. WW.
The hell of W.
No time for bars. No time for bars. You already know the team. This is the Detrimental Podcast, Season 2, Episode 14. Quick. Just two. Just two. That was two. He wasn't listening.
I mean, like, I respect it.
That was two. We've been gone too long. Now he's back with the jump. We've been gone too long.
Bro, okay.
Yo, I'm about to put that on the next playlist. I'm about to put that on the next playlist.
You and Dom's been going too long. Not we've been gone. Me and Web been in the crib.
Goddamn.
I'm trying to be like you two.
Outside with it, goddamn.
Me and Dom have certainly been in the streets, enjoying the summer. You know, I've been out with my shorts and flippies, and catching the rays, bro. I wore sunscreen for the first time in my whole life this summer. That's how much outside I am. Sunscreen. On the melon.
Cat
don't want to burn. I don't want to burn.
Bet money you don't put lotion on your ankles. Bet money. Bet money. Bet money you won't lotion your ankles.
We don't have to bet money because I would be betting with you. I don't, bro. Because you mean I don't. I don't. People see the sock game. The calf is crew cut. So like nobody even sees the ankles.
I respect it though. I respect it though.
Capside is superb. Right,
Listen, back in the day, back in my hay. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to the viewers. Whether you've been around a while or you're new, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, follow. Click the link. Push the button. Tell a friend to share it in their group chat. Tell their friends to share it on IG. Telling their friends to listen and like and share and follow with the Detrimental Podcast. And, of course, to tell a friend. We appreciate all the support. Shout out to all y'all.
Yo.
The playlist.
Before you get started on that, this video is wilding. So I know what happened last time where it was chopping up the audio.
It's always wilding. It's always wilding like this, Wiley. Let it be because I don't have time to edit this. We're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, it's cool. We're gonna keep that too. Cool. We're gonna keep that too.
It happens. Again, we appreciate the support, everybody. Make sure you check out the Detrimental playlist on Wednesday. This week's playlist will be summer hits. So we're gonna be playing the summer smashes again because outside is open. That's kind of the theme as far as
one
last
started. Week.
Can we also shout out the return of I want to be the
crazy side.
I want to be the guy to shout out to the return of Web D on the playlist, by the way. A quick 5 shimmy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, don't get used to it. Don't get used to it. Don't get used to it. It's exclusive.
So it's whenever he feels the urge, and we appreciate the feature. So yeah, it'll be summer hits playlist this week. You mostly get oldies from me because I don't really know what's hot in the streets. So let us know what you want to hear. You know, if there's something special you want to hear on the Detrimental playlist, let us know. We'll throw it on there for you. Something you can ride in the whip too.
You know what?
It's important.
We should do that. We should do that.
It's important to know. It's important to know that we are recording on Friday today. We outside is open. We're trying to get a new schedule going on to readjust with the new realities of the world. You know, as I said last week, we started this podcast on an inside schedule. You know, when everybody was inside, and now that outside is happening, we just have to readjust so we can remain consistent like we have been for just about 30 episodes now. So we can try to keep that going. We're recording on a Friday today. You get a special Detrimental podcast this week. We're going to kick off the podcast real quick. Cap recap. I need a recap. Yeah. We want to start before we get into all the additional topics with prayers to those lost and impacted by the building collapse in Surfside, Florida. I don't know if y'all saw that, if anybody saw that, but on June 24th, so last Wednesday at 1:30 a.m., 1:30 a.m., the whole half of the building just collapsed. It just fell, almost like it imploded. Like we've seen those videos with not to say no conspiracy in that regard yet, but there's still 145 people unaccounted for. 18 that were unfortunately found dead. So prayers to the people in Surfside, Florida. I saw that. I was like, wow, what?
Yeah, that was crazy. Like it's so sad. Like at 1:30 in the morning, like I mean, half of them was probably asleep.
Everybody's asleep.
That's
a Wednesday.
I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So it's so unfortunate, man. You know, and like Cap said earlier, prayers, love, sending it all down there, man.
Yeah, it's
beyond me.
Because you got to really think about the family too, bro. The families of the people who's in there, like just not knowing what's going on, who's missing. It's like I'm pretty sure it's like countless people that they probably didn't account for either. Like you got to think about it because that's in an area.
145 people.
That's like in the area, like you don't know. You probably took some people out on the street too, like things like that. It's sad to hear, bro. Really sad to hear, bro.
Like hearing the stories too of the people that I mean, I heard there was one story. I don't know how true they are either, right? Some dudes might try to pull up, get on TV, but one dude said that he's lucky he just wasn't home because his girlfriend asked him to stay over. And there was another lady who saw her wall cracking and grabbed all her stuff and dipped out. Like she's like, nah, this don't seem normal. The pace at which my wall is cracking, and was lucky to get out. So it's crazy. We hate to start off the podcast heavy, but that's so intense, so severe, so just insane. There's no way we can pretend that that it didn't happen and not mention it again. We have responsibility because we chose this platform. So appreciate y'all for listening and appreciate y'all for sending out your prayers on behalf of the Detrimental Podcast or even becoming aware of it because of the Detrimental Podcast. And, I don't know, but post isn't enough. I wish there was something I could actually do. I should probably look into that. But with that said, let's get into the podcast, which y'all been waiting for. I want to know what y'all are around for this week. Are you around? Are you around? Are you around? Are you around? So F9, if you have not been keeping track over the last, almost 20 years, you won't even know what F9 means. You think I'm talking about a PC button on a laptop. But F9 is the 9th installment of the Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious F9 it's called. Dropped on June 25th. Now, whether you saw this, RIP Paul Walker, first of all. Now, whether you saw this movie or not, what I want to know is, are you around for the Fast and Furious franchise? If so, or if not, what's the last Fast and Furious movie you saw? Like, when did you fall off if you're no longer around?
I'm no longer around, and I think the last one I was around for was like when they started introducing The Rock. I rocked with Dwayne The Pod Johnson.
Disrespect.
Hold up. I rocked with The Rock, but I felt like that whole storyline of Liddy and like the amnesia shit, like, and then honestly, once Paul Walker was gone, it was like that was, you know what I'm saying, like he was a essential piece to the story, like, and his unfortunate demise is kind of messed up, but like they should have wrapped it up.
They should have
tried to find a way to get his brother, who kind of looks like him, to.
They wanted to.
You know what I'm saying? Like to.
The idea never fell through.
I don't know. I mean,
I wouldn't be around for that.
Because they was going to do a CGI.
Are you around?
They was going to do a CGI for his brother. That was going to be wild crazy. I mean, I still watch it. You know. Shout out my guy Dwayne The Pod Johnson right next to me. Look out here. He came in the flexible. So.
Cash out a bit of medium. I respect it.
You gotta show. Listen. I'm next to a legendary actor right now. I star-studded, but I'm around for it. I even saw Hobbs and Shaw. Shout out to that movie you did too, bro. How that one? I even saw that one, but I mean, it's getting old though.
Are you gonna see this new one, F9? Have you seen them all up to this point?
Yeah, I've seen them all up to this point, and I'm waiting for the illegal streams. Shout out to them to show them so I can watch it, because I'm not about to go to the movie theaters to do all that. So I'm sorry. Just be honest.
So for me, I'm with Webb on this one. I'm cool. Ever since Paul Walker died, and once they introduced The Rock, like I'm cool. But I am gonna watch F9 because I've heard good things about it. I just want to see, but all the ones before that, I'm cool. Like
I heard they went to space.
That's a little nuts.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, I mean, I'm gonna check it out. I am gonna check it out, but I don't think I'm gonna be wowed. But for the thrill.
You just want to see a couple of things blow up and call it a day.
He's just trying not to tell the story. He's just trying to let the plot glow because he about to pop up in the movie. Like, what's good?
All right, so
I respect it.
You ain't go to the premiere, Dwayne Pop.
Right? He was just chilling.
I didn't.
So here's like an unpopular opinion too. Like Fast and the Furious started off as like a movie about kind of car.
Well, can I say if I'm around or not before you?
All right,
because that was a part of. Okay. That's actually a part of why I'm not around.
Go ahead.
Like, can I jump in?
Let him be disgruntled. This tad bit, Webb.
No, I'm not disgruntled. But this, so I'm the same side as Dami G and Webb. Like, I'm not around. The last one that I enjoyed was Tokyo Drift. Like,
that was a good one.
I wasn't mad at Bow Wow or nothing. I like the
car racing.
It worked with him in it.
But I decided I'm not gonna go back when they decided to take the first title. So the first title was The Fast and the Furious, and they decided to put out Fast and Furious. That was the fourth one. I went to go see that one, and I was like, what the hell is going on? That was the first one that was not about car racing, and it was more so about cars and
them robbing
detrimental activity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I'm not around, because that's the point where it stopped being about cars. Because as Webb was alluding to, It's not an unpopular opinion. I think that's why a lot of people don't like the franchise anymore in general, because it's not about street racing anymore. They threw The Rock in there, and Rock is jumping out the window in every movie. Literally, he jumped out the window in every single movie. He do. If we looked it up, he probably jumps out the window literally in every single movie.
Like, I think I got nothing to do with car racing. Just jumping out windows.
Does. Yeah.
That has nothing to do with car racing. The Rock jumping out the window.
I wouldn't say big for nothing, just big as hell jumping out the fucking window. Yeah, but I get you. I do, because, yo, in all honesty, because after that, it was a Tokyo Drift, then he came back, my guy Han died. First, my guy Han. And then the new one, dude came back. I'm sick and tired of this, like, what, if he dead, he dead, right? I saw him die, bro. I really did.
Yes, I didn't even get that far to know that happened. Yeah. I don't even know anything about the movie anymore. Yeah, it's kind of a wrap for it.
You know what I do when I watch movies.
I saw Hobbs and Shaw.
I didn't even know. Was Hobbs and Shaw another Fast and the Furious spinoff?
Yeah.
See, like that's why I'm not around.
It was a spinoff.
I don't know.
It's kind of like the same thing with the Power, Power and like the story of Ghosts and all that crap. Like, it just, I don't know.
I actually mess with the story, girl.
Any other thoughts on the Fast and Furious?
He be hustling, yo. He be hustling. I'm like, yo.
Nah, I like that one.
Yo, I can't say about Power, but yeah, continue with that one. I'm around.
Okay. Any other thoughts on the Fast and the Furious?
Nah.
I'm cool.
What's up?
I have a serious question.
Who knew?
John wasn't ready.
Shit. Here we go. I wasn't. I was not.
I'm not ready.
Oh, you already know what it is, people. It's your boy. It's okay. We know the rings are vicariously always with you. You know what I'm saying?
So much conspiracy.
So
they're hovering over me. You can see it.
They are within you. The rings are within you. But y'all heard the sound, people. It's Captain Trebek. Show some respect. Cut a check. Hugh is the last Who Knew winner, I do believe. Yes. Shout out to Hugh. Yes. We'll give it to you.
Everybody's seen the rings.
Giving Hugh an opportunity to hold on to the crown. Now, there are 9 Fast and Furious movies. I want to know who knew which Fast and Furious movie is the highest grossing. So which Fast and Furious movie made the most money? So it's a 1 through 9 here.
Sheesh.
Which Fast and Furious movie made the most money? Opening, ironically, this movie made the most money on opening day and gross over time. So Hugh, who knew? Do you?
I would have to say the first one, bro.
The first one? Yeah, Fast Furious 1?
I'm going to go with the second one because I think that's when they introduced Tyrese.
Did they? I thought Tyrese was in the first one, too.
No,
I don't remember.
It's been a while. But nobody fucking Tyrese.
When did the first one come out? It has been like 20 years, right? Like, it has been like a 20-year run, right?
Yeah.
I didn't look up that much. Okay, so Fast Furious 1, Fast Furious 2. Dami G, what you got?
I'm going to say 4.
Fast Furious 4. So the highest grossing Fast and Furious film, I didn't write down a number. I forgot. It's a couple 100 million, but it's Fast and Furious 7. Who knew? Dami G would take.
All right, first off, I think that this shit can. Okay, this shouldn't be a proximity. Shouldn't be a proximity. This should just be. It was a.
Bro, we already discussed it. Why are we complaining again? We already had the conversation.
Hold on.
We already had the conversation.
Hold on. Let me just be on both sides of this one. I just want to be on what Webb is saying, why it should be in proximity, because it's really not a number. You're just saying a movie title. That's why he said it. I get Dami.
But it is a number. It's exactly a number. It's the proximity to the...
But now, if you want to say actual proximity, you would want to say the second grossest. And I'm guaranteed it would have been the fourth. It would have been something else. So that's what I think Webb's alluding to. Because you asked what is the highest grossest.
No.
I don't like losing grace. I don't like losing grace.
No, I'm just saying that's not.
That's a whack excuse. Losing some grace.
I had this conversation.
I know.
We already made it clear. Why are we doing this again?
I just said, dude, I'm not arguing. I just said I see what we're trying to come with.
First off,
you want it. I'm good with you.
No. I'm not saying no. It wasn't you. It wasn't you, Hugh. It was Webb.
First off, I want to let y'all know.
Excuse, but
that I am a sore fucking loser. Okay, so there it is.
You are.
I respect it, though. I respect it.
Y'all, listen. Y'all know there's going to be another opportunity. You know there's going to be another opportunity.
Good job, Dom. Good job, Dom.
Listen, Dami G, for you, to them,
Okay, time out.
Come on, yo.
Never.
Relax.
It is a part of the persona.
Wiley at them.
Can we move on? Can we move on? Let's move on. So okay, so Tyler the Creator dropped a new album. Call Me If You Get Lost. Dami G, are you around for the Tyler the Creator album? Or Tyler the Creator in general?
I'm gonna say no. He has a few tracks that I like, but I'm not like, ooh, he dropped something like that. That's not. I'm not that type of fan of Tyler the Creator. Right? He's always been like a little weird to me, but he does have tracks that I do like.
Right.
So, but yeah, no. If I had to pick yes or no,
let me take it home.
I already know you're not around. Okay, so I'll let you go after me. Hugh, what are you around for Tyler the Creator?
Nah. Only Tyler Creator verse I know is off of a Mac Miller song, and other than that, in that one song that you put on the playlist, I remember that one song, but it's
the new one. Yeah,
it's weird to me, man. I don't know.
So it's funny, like you both use the exact word that I feel like probably a lot of people in our age group are using. It's weird. Like first of all, shout out to my little brother Alex. He has been trying to put me on to Tyler the Creator, Wolfgang, all them. He's been trying to put me onto them for years, and I just feel like I just that natural older brother instinct to just dislike or ridicule anything that he thinks is cool and I think it's weird, right? So like,
yeah,
I never gave it a chance. Because like this is weird, right? But he honestly, looking back he has some bars. He really does.
Mm-hmm.
He really does. Right. I was happy to see that he came back with a rap album this time. Around. Although I didn't dislike his the little other album he made, The Grinch. If y'all didn't hear the thing he made for The Grinch, that shit is dope. It's only like 5 tracks, but it's dope. Listen to it in Christmas time. He made a whole album for the Grinch movie, and it's amazing. Right?
Yes.
So over the years, I've been having to put more respect on his name because the things that he's had his hand in have been dope. So I gave this album a chance. I liked it, but I'm still not really around because I probably won't go back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's an acquired taste. But he did say one thing on the album that I thought was pretty interesting. That's exactly how we feel, right? We all think he's weird. And he said this one thing. He said, they look at my nuance like a nuisance, right? So his nuance, what makes him different? We look at it as annoying. We don't like it. Like we think he's weird. So like he knows that he's weird the most. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I respect him now. Even though I'm still not all the way around, I respect him a lot more than I used to.
Well, no, I'm not going to slander it, actually. That's why I said, let me take it home. So, like, I listen to, because y'all know I like to just, like, dip and dabble and, like, listen to the hits. You know, because it's, for me, he has bars. I agree with you there. He's weird, but I'm not mad at him for being weird. I like the originality. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, everybody can't be a little baby or a Drake or a Lil Wayne or whatever the hell it is, a Jay-Z or a Nas. Like, you got to have your, like, lane. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, if he didn't have that lane, we wouldn't be talking about him right now. You know what I'm saying? So he's occupying the lane that nobody wants to occupy. Now, and he's probably going to have that career, you know, longevity because of that, because he's so different. And I think he's super successful.
He's super successful.
Because of, absolutely.
And because of how he's different, I bet he's a really good concert performer. Because
did you not see the BT performance?
He's fantastic. Dudes like that could keep a good concert, just like Travis Scott.
Go ahead. The thing about Tyler the Creator that makes him so. All right, I don't listen to Tyler the Creator, but I know of Tyler the Creator, and I know what he can do. I know he got bars, and I know he's weird. But the thing that made him, he knows how to market himself. That's what makes him like so good at what he does. And like Home, remember he from Odd Future days. Like Home was on like
I remember this.
Adult Swim. Home had TV shows.
He was like 16, 17 doing that shit too.
Right, yeah.
That stuff was funny. I didn't want to admit it, but it was funny.
It was. And then you gotta think of you really gotta think about all the things he's done. He's performed at SNL, and most of his stuff is low key, but when he really drops stuff, you have to pay attention to him. It's like you have to. He makes it so that you have to pay attention to him. So I respect him. He stands out
in that way that you have to. You check out what he's putting out because he changes with every album. You know, like changes.
And he occupies the space like no other rapper. He's a pop star.
Listen.
He's a pop star.
What'd you say, Hugh?
I don't know about the pop star.
No, he definitely is a pop star.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
He's
a hip hop artist, but he's a pop star.
No, definitely a pop
He's an
star.
artist.
I agree with that.
I think he's.
There you go.
Yeah, popular. He makes popular music,
right.
as well as. But he makes popular music, but he's still very niche at the same time. Like that's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Anywho, like like he's niche, but he's still that's
right.
How did we
seriously.
get in that lane? Like, hold on. All right, so let's move on because I really want to get this. There's some bigger things we haven't got to, so I don't want to spend too much time on all year round. Forever Purge comes out July 2nd. I never saw a Purge movie. I'd be around if it didn't include violence. I'm in Target looting. Like if it was just looting, I'm alright. But
yo, if it was just looting, I mean, listen, looting without the rioting, just getting free shit,
son.
Nah,
like a day, yo, come
stealing
steal all
point.
this shit. We'll get the
come
tax
get free
return.
shit.
I'm down. Just come get it. Yeah. No.
Cap
Yeah.
said,
I'm around for the Purge. But the movies, I've never seen any of them. I've never seen any of them. I watched. So, Dami G, are you around for the Purge?
Hell no. Like I seen the first one, and what the why are you even bringing that to people? Now people are gonna get weird and shit. And
for real,
it's just like yo. Like how do you bring that type of movie to
you don't
the big
need
screen?
that energy.
Like, it's literally you got 24. We don't it's 24 hours of just killing people. Like that shit is, bro. Don't show me
24 hours of crime. Like I'm down for the crime as long as they don't mean.
Shoot. But in the world we live in, everybody's super sensitive. Mad niggas is dying. Sorry, that's just what it is.
Unfortunately.
So, and I don't want to see that shit.
No, I mean, I'm not around. Like, just like Dami G, I watched maybe the first half of the first Purge, and at the moment I was like, "This is just senseless violence." Like, it's not like I mean, like we talked about it. Like, it's like I don't want to be scared for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like watching Freddy Krueger or any like thriller kind of shit, right? But then at the same time, it's like, but this shit could actually happen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Again.
So I'm not around for the Purge.
Yeah, I like scary movies too. I thought this was a cool concept when it dropped, but I think it was for that reason that I was like, I don't want to see it. Hugh?
All right, so yeah, I'm just answer this question. Y'all never seen the other three then?
No.
Never did?
Never saw any Purge movie.
Never saw any other.
I just saw the first one.
Not by choice. I just didn't.
I'm just honestly. So you saw the first one, and that's what they threw you off. Like, no,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Cool.
Honestly,
yeah,
honestly.
yeah, no, honestly, yeah.
So I watched all the movies, and yes, I have the DVD. I even pointed to
no,
WG
no,
right
no.
there.
I saw it every time I come here. I see it.
Now, the movie does have you have the points where it says the 24-hour killing is wrong. But in the actual movie, it's just not all violence. It is all violence, but there is a plot to the whole story. And there is like a certain hero aspect, also rebellion aspect. That's what they're not showing. They're showing the death and murder, but so the movie actually changes and shifts, and it shows you how this stuff started, why this stuff started, and then it makes you just think. That's all it is. But it's one of those movies that you don't want to see because of what Cap said, and I understand. I totally do because
but I don't want to.
Because let me tell you, that shit is wild.
I do want to see it. I just feel like I've heard enough people talk about it that I already know what's going to happen. So
no one needs to be a hero if that shit doesn't happen at all.
I say you want. I say to watch it.
That shit don't happen. No one needs to be a hero.
I would just say to watch it because then it opens up your eye to certain things that you like that you already think about right now. That really, in honesty, he'll probably happen. That probably won't happen. I'm just saying this.
Right.
It's just one of those movies that makes you think. Just like before I'm just gonna segue into just like the Avengers when Thanos had the idea if you half the world and everything was better.
Cat segue.
I'm just saying.
Speaking of the Avengers and Marvel,
he did.
I respect it.
I do. I like it.
Hold on.
I like it.
For the segue.
Yeah, I like it.
Thanos had a point, I believe.
So Marvel is continuing to be Marvel. Loki's been out for about 4 weeks now. I'm around. Like, I'm definitely around. It's my favorite Disney release so far. It's my favorite Disney release so far. What do you want me to say?
I thought because the other two y'all was not around, but I understand why. But if you just
not the other two. Only one I wasn't around for was the Falcon. Because what's his name?
Yeah,
Clarence is not a good Clarence.
Yeah,
Clarence is not.
Yeah, that's just
my guy Clarence.
Clarence be putting me to sleep.
He do.
I don't know his real name, but
why
Clarence,
do you
I'm not around
Black
Clarence
Avenger?
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
Need a loan, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But you gotta think about it. He probably was the only one that didn't have no type. He had no type of bank.
As soon as the first episode, he's the only Avenger getting a loan. I was like, nah, this is massive blim, super blim. Like, I'm not around. Disrespect. But nah, so Loki, I'm around. Dami G, you around for Loki?
Hell yeah. What? I agree with everything you just said. It's the best one that came out so far. And I've been intrigued the whole time. Yo, me and my son been locked in. I'm like, yo, it's Wednesday. What's good? When are we watching this? Like, that's how locked in we've been on this. Yeah, so I'm definitely around.
That's what's up. Shout out for the young JG.
So I'm around, but I'm definitely trying to save all the TV shows for when I am hunkered down. So, definitely.
Right.
But yeah, I'm around. So I'm gonna try to walk around with the earmuffs and try not to get spoiled too much. But
all right, yeah. Just don't go on social media then, because we'll get spoiled. But I will tell you though, Webb, this is. I don't know if the Falcon in them was 45 minutes, but these episodes are 45 minutes. No, so it's like,
and it's too short.
Falcon's out.
Wait,
and it's too
how long was
WandaVision?
Was
it's too short.
30 minutes? Yeah.
WandaVision was 30 minutes.
30 minutes, but build it up to more time.
Yeah, it built up.
All right, Hugh, what you got? Wrap us up and wrap us up and take us into Black Widow, bro.
I'm gonna take you into like shit that Marvel got. So, but again, I'm gonna tiptoe around this because yes, Loki is very like everything I imagine it to be, and it has so much like Easter eggs that I'll talk to anybody. If anybody got questions, come see me.
Hugh, what's an Easter egg?
I know where they're going. Kind of see it.
Or do I gotta Google that?
Well,
just Google it. We don't have
just. Yeah, it's one of those things.
Hold up, let me Google it.
What, bruh?
What's
an Easter egg? Keep going, Hugh.
Be around for Loki because what's about to happen into this next movie, the first movie of the year for Marvel since COVID hit and like took us all out of the whole scheme and everything, July 9th, Black Widow. I kind of want to see what they're doing with this one, but it is dropping. I mean, are y'all around for that? Please tell me y'all around for this. Come on, man.
I'm around.
Go ahead, Dom.
For Scarlet.
Oh, there it is.
I'm around for her. In the tights. Sorry.
I was gonna say the same
Always
thing.
around for the Scarlet.
I'm around for it to see it.
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't know what the movie about to be about, but I'm around.
Me neither.
For Scarlet,
I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't know who she's fighting. I don't even know who her sister is. I don't care.
Don't know. Don't care.
Show me something.
What's her superpower?
Show me something.
Huh? What's the power?
looking good. Goddamn. Looking good is her superpower.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Superpower is looking good. What's her superpower, Hugh?
Black Widow, bro. What you mean?
Hugh, what's her superpower for real?
No, she's Black. She's a super spy, basically.
Fine.
That's what she is. She can blend in anywhere that she wants. She basically like
So that means she can sneak into the crib, right?
No.
She can sneak into the crib.
Don't tell nobody.
Yo, that was different. So wait, so Hugh, she don't actually have any superpowers. She don't actually have superpowers. She's just like she's basically a female.
That's
John
what I'm trying
Wick,
to tell you. She's
female
like,
John Wick.
She is,
which I respect.
Bro. Basically, you put some respect on her.
John Wick, basically a superhero anyway.
He is.
He is. So
you're not John Wick.
Before we get out of this, they also before we get out of this, Marvel also has another movie that's dropping. I don't know if y'all seen the trailer for it, Sha'Carri and the 9 Rings. If you ain't see the trailer for it, I'm gonna put it in the chat. But you're gonna want to. You're gonna want to.
Send that.
You gotta understand. I'm trying to tell. Yes, I have the knowledge and the know-how. But people, you're gonna want to. Web Cat's gonna be around for this because it's some Bruce.
That's a different podcast. Somebody from the comic book podcast hit up Hugh for a feature because he, you know what I'm saying, he knows what you're talking about.
I may not even be around.
I have no idea.
No, I have no clue.
Close out. Are you around? Close out. Are you around? In Slovakia. Yeah, hit up Hugh for the comic book podcast, people. But in Slovakia, to close out Are You Around, Slovakia, they successfully tested a flying car. They flew this flying car for 35 minutes at 8,000 feet, about for 600 miles. So are you around to, I mean, driving a flying car is one thing. You probably need you need a license, just like a boat or a motorcycle. But are you around to hop in a whip with somebody with a flying car?
Are you around to let your brother drive you in the flying car?
No, we're not doing this again.
First of all,
yeah, my brother's a good driver. I mean, my brother's a good driver, so I expect him to get his flying car license and be nice at that too.
My
so,
brother plays hella video games.
My brother plays video games, so I'm definitely around.
Web, are you gonna hop in the car with your brother since you asked the question?
I would. He's probably the best driver I know.
Yeah,
hella video games.
My brother plays wild video games. Hit up his YouTube people, Alex Exclusive Coon. All right, I was trying to rush into this because there's some really big things. I'm normally not even. Go ahead.
First off, I want to talk some fly shit. Because ain't my brother ain't driving that shit. I'm driving that shit. I'm trying to do one of them, the motherfucking.
About to crash like a motherfucker.
The 360 spins, bro. I'm trying
to do air donuts.
Feel me? Air donuts, bro.
Just the aerodynamics of a car, a flying car, ain't like a little.
But I'm saying, hey, Cap, could you imagine a law in the flying car?
No,
I'm not around.
As soon as I see the pilot,
I'm shook.
Going like this, I'm going like this.
Only reason why I say
doing
that,
this.
Only reason why I say that, Hugh.
I'm out.
Only reason why I say that, Hugh, is because I don't even get long before I go on a plane. So that's why I wouldn't do it before I get in a flying car.
That shit is different.
But we'll move on. Ain't talking about a long.
Yeah.
I want to get into sports. This is probably one of the first days I'm ever actually like. I personally am excited to get to sports because I have thoughts and opinions on what's going on, and I never really do because it's all basketball. So, Hugh, what's on you, bro?
Oh man.
I don't respect your Stella Ambrose.
It's a nice cup, but it's Welch's. You know what I mean?
I respect it. Some Welchers. What it do, people? What it is? How are your day? You know, I'm not feeling so well. So I gotta explain why, but
tell the people, Wayne.
Yeah.
Cat feeling blue?
That's
tell the
first
people.
You go to. Screw all of you.
The L and LD is pretty big today for some reason.
No, you. Yeah.
I mean, don't be mad at us. Be mad at Kawhi.
What's the
Kawhi did this to you.
What's the L and LD stand for? What's the L and LD stand for?
Don't worry about it.
Lost dog. Oh no.
Yikes.
Nah, y'all better talk all that shit to Hugh because he was killing y'all when y'all teams got out. So nah.
First off, they can't. My team wasn't even fully stacked.
Don't matter.
I don't care. They had listen.
Still had Kawhi.
You know, they won the championship.
Paul
Respect
George.
you, Don. But you know what? First off, fucking Knicks. Dial in the swear jar. Screw the Knicks. First off. Right?
Hugh's upset. He's cursing.
I am. Yes, my Clippers lost. The Clippers lost. Kawhi wasn't excited. He sat there. Hurt. You know what? It's fine.
I applaud the loss.
My team wasn't fully stacked. If he was there, it probably would have been a different story. But, you know, Chris Paul. Again, Chris Paul is a god.
Point guard.
Shout out Chris Paul.
God.
Your twin is wilding on you, Patrick Bev. Shoving them like that.
That's your brother.
You say your twin.
Shit, doppelganger.
The Hartford came out of him, bro. That's what happened. The Hartford came out of him, bro. He just couldn't.
Chris Paul didn't even say anything.
He
looked at. He walked past him.
He definitely had some black Air. Look, if y'all didn't see, he definitely had some black Air Force Ones on. So I knew what was about to happen. So I was shook. So
did he really?
No, it was a shot.
Did he really? Or are you joking?
Nah, he
that would just be way too coincidental.
I was just saying, like, bro, it would have been. But listen, I didn't expect them.
It really would be.
Shove the dude, like Jesus Christ. If anybody need to go sock Chris Paul as Rondo for when he put his finger in his eye, I would have smacked it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd have definitely did that.
But you know, on the other news, because you know, I don't want to dwell on the past. Shout out to the Suns. Congratulations to the Suns.
That shit was the other day, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
That shit was like 2 days ago.
Feel me? I get it. Though. I understand the pain, but that shit was the other day, though. Feel me?
Nah, I mean, That shit was the other day.
Fuck you, dog. Swear to God, this was.
Go ahead, bro.
That's Wiley people. But on the other news, the USA basketball team. I wouldn't call them a redeemed team because there's no LeBron James or Kobe Bryant. RIP to the God. I wouldn't call them, the team, but again, I respect the USA basketball team this year. Led by stars like KD, Devin Booker, Zach Grant, Zach LaVine is in there. I want to see somebody get by him, though.
Yeah, he has to.
But I don't think he's gonna jump over nobody like Vince Carter did.
KD and James Harden, bro. KD and James Harden.
KD and James Harden. I'm getting to this other stars. My man James Harden and Dame Lillard too. Put some respect on Dame Lillard's name, bro, because he's the most sought after.
They definitely built out since the last time we spoke. They definitely
stacked up. Jason Tatum, Chris Middleton. Shout out to Kevin Love for coming out of whatever show he's in.
He ain't about to do nothing.
That's the one I don't understand. That's the one I don't understand. Like, he didn't even play that well this season to even be on the team. Like, that's what I don't understand. I feel like they should have picked up somebody else.
That's an Olympic thing. We're gonna get to the Olympic committee in a little bit. That's an Olympic committee.
Well,
we're gonna get to the Olympic committee in a little bit.
I don't know about that. I mean, that might be a little too. I don't know.
Cap.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But Cap, to burst your bubble, you did say a name that's not on the list anymore. James Harden is out due to his injury, his hamstring injury, so he will not be participating in this year's Olympics. I'm sorry. Yes. Bam Adebayo.
I don't know.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo. I think Drew Holiday might have replaced him. So Drew Holiday, Draymond Green, Jeremy Grant, Bradley Beal. Bam Adebayo, no James Harden. Sad day. But I still think that
it's a good team, but there's only really one
KD
star
and Kyrie,
on there,
right?
I mean, Devin Booker.
No, Kyrie. Okay.
Kyrie's not on there.
No. Kyrie not playing.
Not on the
Kyrie's
team.
not on there again.
Yeah, there's no Kyrie. It's just KD.
No, KD, Dame Lillard. Yo, stop playing with Dame Lillard, Joe. Stop playing with Dame.
See, if he play in Portland, bro,
he
need to come play in New York and he'll get recognized.
That don't make it.
He need to come play at the Garden
wants to go to New York
and let Spike Lee bless him.
I don't know about that anymore. I think people want to go to New York. Yeah.
Well, Dame Lillard
Dame
Lillard don't want to play there. All right.
I respect that.
All right. So never.
You would be so
Stop
upset.
with that. Terrible person. Yeah. I would.
All right.
I would, because he's supposed to come to LA, to the Clippers. Yeah, I said it. Yeah,
you said it. You said it, but you didn't mean it.
I did it.
You didn't mean it. You didn't mean it. You did. I didn't hear it in your heart. I didn't hear the conviction in your voice. I didn't hear any of that. You said, yeah, he should just come to the Clippers, right? And looked at me sideways. Nah, fam. If you gonna say it, yo, he should have gone to the Clippers. But as a Laker, that king would have come to the Lakers. Feel me? Come on. We got space. Come get right. Come get right.
But
had your shit.
But New York
got the gave the pot. I respect
New
it.
York got the money though.
No, you had your chance. And don't tell me last season you didn't have your chance. All right. Don't come at me now.
All I'm gonna say is,
don't come at me now.
You didn't say that with conviction, so I'm not convinced.
It ain't gonna happen. Because you know what? At this point, we just gotta get rid of Patrick Beverly. He's gonna get dropped after you push Chris Paul.
Say it with your chest.
Yo. I'm saying put some bass in your voice, bro.
Bro, I know. Listen, I know he ain't getting nobody because at this point, Kawhi out here doing some bullshit. So ain't nobody gonna come to LA for a while.
What else you got, Hugh?
Let's talk about this is something big on my part. Again, people, being a collegiate athlete myself. The NCAA are now allowing student athletes to be paid for their endorsements and likenesses, bro. If this doesn't draw more players to stay in college, I don't know what will. Because now you're gonna get Nike, Adidas, Reebok, whatever endorsements, Gatorade. They can get paid for their likeness. One thing about this, I'm happy about two things about this. They're getting paid, and NCAA 2022 is coming up. So I'm around for that.
That's all I care about.
Facts. No.
That's all I care about. Bring the video game back.
I like that too. I like that too. But I feel like players are gonna be like, well, if I go to this team, I'm not gonna get as much money, and I think that's gonna affect recruiting.
I think the way I see it, I understand.
It will. It will, though.
They're gonna Oh, they will OD.
It certainly will.
It's gonna get shaky. It's gonna get shaky.
You got
the most shake the room.
You know what's going. You
Pop
know,
smoke.
you know what's crazy about that? Like the endorsement money and all that stuff, they can live off that. Like, cause you look at LeBron, he can damn near live off his endorsement money.
Facts.
But that NBA money too, and on top of that shit unreal if you're a superstar, bro. Like 250 mil for 5.
So
okay.
What I'll say to Wayne, one of Wayne's points was like people are gonna stay in college longer, which I think for the non-star on the team, they're definitely gonna stay. They're not gonna go into. They're gonna stay into the senior year before they go into free agency just to get that guaranteed money for their fam. You know what I mean? Like especially if they're sponsored, but they're not gonna be getting paid as much in the NCAA as they would in the NBA. I think there has to be a cap. I think there has to be a cap on how much like sponsorship money you can have.
I don't think so.
I think.
Well, I just read something about Master P's son. He just got paid $2 million from a tech company.
Master P's son different.
But I'm just saying.
But
Master P's son different. I'm not talking about Master P's son.
No, but
he already got money.
I know, but you got to think about his perspective though. Like even if, like you said, the lesser athletes are going to stay, and the bigger athletes might go. But if you got to think about it, the bigger athletes might get that draw, like that $2 million. You never know.
Yo, and the thing is, he goes to Tennessee State, and no disrespect to HBCUs, but that's not a Duke, that's not a North Carolina. So if you go there and you're the man at Duke and North Carolina, if he got $2 million, imagine if somebody of Zion's caliber goes to North Carolina, Duke, UConn, something like that, and they blow up, they getting way more than 2 M's. True. So I feel like it's gonna affect recruiting, and I feel like players are gonna
change a lot
where they can get the most money.
So like here's like something that I heard. I only heard it
so much
in one place, right, where they were talking about like, well, the big schools like you have like the states that have no income tax, right? So you have Florida, you have Texas. They'll be able to weigh a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But then they were like, but then what about, you have like some HBCUs that have some pretty decent boosters, right? What if that what if this to some degree levels the playing field and brings a Howard or other kind of HBCUs up to the plate where they could get some of that top ranked 100 talent? You know what I'm saying? So it might level the playing field,
right?
It might.
No, and see, and I would like it for that to benefit the HBCUs. I would love it if that was the case. You know what I mean? But I just think as far as like brands like outside of school, I feel like they're gonna want to go to the top schools because they're gonna get the most looks, and that's who the companies are gonna go after, the teams that are getting the most looks on TV. And unfortunately, HBCUs don't get much love on TV.
Yeah, true.
So, and I think it's gonna become more.
So the thing about that is,
oh my bad, go ahead.
Nah, my bad. Like the thing about we're thinking about big endorsements, big companies, big brands, which is gonna happen for the big stars. But the reason why I think this is great, I think it's great for the non-scholarship, non-star D1 player, right? The role players who's more of just like a local hero from a small town. Now they can get paid from a local entity for simple. Like we forget about social media promo. Mm-hmm. Like you know what I mean? Like you could get like a local restaurant to. It's not a lot of money, but it's money. You know what I'm saying? So like it allows that non-scholarship athlete who's not guaranteed to go to the league to make some money for his family while he's in college. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like promoting those hometown spots and becoming a big name. And there's so many players we don't know about. But those people now, because they might be hometown heroes, can get paid from anybody and anyone, like Flat Tummy T, bro. If I was in the NCAA and I was a D1 player, but I was a non-scholarship left guard, bro, I will promo Flat Tummy T. I know I'm wilding, but like
I respect it though.
Can you push the
Get
button?
Your boy,
I'm gonna get paid.
Can you also
I'm gonna get paid.
Can you also push the button on yourself because you just shot yourself, bro? You trying about yourself, bro.
Well,
that's fine. I had to use. No, I had to use an extreme example to kind of emphasize how really of a big deal this is for those people too.
Cat bad bitch
who don't need millions. They might get 5,000 for a promo.
So
but now
here's a question
for
you,
LD.
Fact.
You know?
Okay.
Now
book money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does the blanket law cover if, like, let's say a kid comes from a rougher familial background and doesn't have money to buy food or to take care of himself, and somebody wants to like, oh, here's some groceries, or here's some of this. Does it cover that?
I think so.
See, now you're asking for.
I would hope so.
See now again, we don't remember this just came out, so we don't know like the full details. Like those things, that's a good question because again, think about them getting paid, bribes and all that. It goes deep. It goes really deep. If you think about the Reggie Bush situation, you think about the Fat Five situation, you even think about LeBron's situation. Okay, this goes like deep. So for them to like do this, they're gonna come up with some type of stipulation, some type of way that they're gonna, like Cap said, put a cap on it. Pause. But
that was a bar. I ain't even know. See,
I'm saying
it's like,
but we're gonna see more of a rollout as this like goes on. Like I want to see what the first wave of these new players come in. What are they gonna have? Because you gotta think about it. The NCAA themselves, this is also gonna benefit them. So if you think about it, just because the players again, remember they still getting, you still got to pay the, the company.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
they wouldn't change this rule unless they knew how to get paid off it.
Right. Facts. So don't think of it. Don't think of this as like the small town heroes not gonna get money. I think them little dudes are gonna get some bread too, but not as much as like
but
us
the thing,
fivers do. Because if that's the case, bro,
if I have to endorse the grocery store,
I mean, but the thing
slabs,
too, don't forget, like,
right? Feel me? Like I'm just saying.
No, what I was gonna say is just don't forget too. Just like with the NFL and the NBA or any professional league, they have like these you have to be a certified agent to do business with the NBA. They're probably going to do that same thing in the NCAA, saying that you can't do.
I want to see.
Can't do business with us unless you've been certified and we've stamped you as you're good. Because
there's definitely gonna be some loopholes and some.
There's gonna be a lot of loopholes. Well, let me close this out before like I'm saying, like,
hold on, don't close it out because I got a question.
Oh, go ahead,
bruh. Imagine you had an endorsement deal in college, bro. How different would your college experience would have been, bro?
I'm so baby. Number one has a line.
Like,
Bilby, what?
Like, first of all, these dudes they're getting scammed by the Jones early because now the Jones it seems getting paid before they even get to the league. So the Jones is flocking. Phone games, bands, and on, old Kodak Black, not the new Kodak Black. But like, bro, I don't need no dining dollars, nothing. Like, I'm buying out the bar on Thursday, and I'm not testing a drop of Dubra, bro. Really? Like, imagine. You're a college kid with $2 million, and that's Master P's son. But you're a college kid. You don't even need $2 million. You're a college kid with $10,000 in your pocket. You're doing promo for the Pizza Hut, for the Domino's down the street. You got 10 G's in your pocket now. Like, things change. Imagine you're a college kid with dough. What are you doing? What are you doing?
First off,
I'm not going to class. There's so much less incentive to go to class now.
Yeah, like
unless they put something in the contract. Again, these are things they can do. Never know.
But let's just think of it as they
did it. This is basically the minor league.
The thing is, it's always been that.
You got to think of it as like a scholarship, bro. Remember, anything is a contract. Scholarship, that's a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Their endorsement though, that's a contract. They're gonna put something in your contract that say you're gonna have to make sure you maintain something to get paid though. So let's not think about. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest though. Hold on.
They better put something in my pocket too.
You know what I mean? So
but
listen. At the end of the day, let me say. I just want to say something. Just like Cap said, I'm a college student with $10,000 in my pocket. I'm definitely paying somebody to do my homework for me. So I'm just saying, I'm definitely paying somebody to do my homework for me.
That's a fact.
Facts.
That's a fact. I think someone to go to class.
I mean, honestly, just because Hugh said it, like putting something in my contract for an endorsement that has zero to do with my academic ability. It's all about my athletic ability. Hold up. I'm saying this for any young athlete out there that's listening to this. Don't get played like a sucker. They are paying, like, basically.
What you mean by that?
Right, I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay, so like, let's say it's Slim Tummy or whatever the hell you called it, right? Flat Tummy T, right?
Flat
Tummy T comes to Sands and is like, "Yo, you're a great track star, and we want you to wear Flat Tummy T on the back of your jersey when you run in track, whatever." right? They're paying you because your performance on the
Gotta run
field,
in a
not
track
because
star.
you're some, you know what I'm saying, 4.0 student. Don't be a sucker, meaning don't let them tell you what success looks like to you because they only wanted you because you were athletically inclined.
Well, that's what he was saying. Like, there's going to be probably stipulations in the contract to make sure I still have to be a good student.
There shouldn't be.
Yo, like,
So,
I
get that.
Web, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, bro, I done seen a lot of dumb high school players jump to the league, and it didn't work out for them. So I'm just saying, in that statement, I would want somebody who know what they're doing with their money, and not somebody's going to get drugged out.
Oh, for sure.
Because you don't know, these kids are college kids.
For sure.
Somebody going to be stupid.
For sure, but my thing is like, that's going to always happen, right? But at the end of the day, they're adults. I mean, and this comes from somebody that works at a college, right? Like,
it's going to be worse.
They're not adults.
You're an adult,
they're 18.
Bro.
It's going to be worse.
Talk to 18-year-old self now. You was
dumb as hell.
Dumb as hell.
Yeah, I was
you had
dumb as hell.
Jesus piece earrings at 18. Don't talk to me about you was an adult. You wasn't an adult.
Just by law you are, but mentally you're not.
I know.
You work in higher ed. You know these kids are not adult at 18. You know they're not adult at 18.
Why are you trying to make logic for your 18-year-old stuff? And you know you was I was wild, but you know you was a fuck up. We always fuck up.
18-year-olds are not adults. 18-year-olds are not adults.
We fucked up a lot.
Legally they are, but that's not.
I get it. We was wilding. But at the same time, I mean, I feel like that's where, I don't know.
It's an adolescent.
I just
literally, you're an adolescent. Check the studies. Go ahead, Hugh.
All right, fellas, to close this out, because we're gonna get deeper into this, because I see Web D has some questions, and I might have some answers, but I'm gonna keep telling.
Hold on, wait. I got one more question.
One more question for cat people. Let's go. Who knew? Oh.
Damn.
In the middle of my show?
At the end of your joint. At the end. I want to
get to close out and say,
you can close out after. Right, cool. It's still on brand.
I respect it.
So, Dami G, capture back in full effect. I want to know who knew the highest paid draft pick in the NFL of all time was Sam Bradford of the Rams, which is beyond me. Mm-hmm. How many millions was his rookie contract? Dami G, highest paid draft, because and the reason why I ask this is because these NCAA endorsements now are going to impact the original. They're going to impact people's draft salary now. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to impact a lot. So that's why I asked Dami G, how many millions did they give the highest paid draft pick, Sam Bradford?
They gave him 11.
Who was a dud?
He was 11.
Hugh.
17.
I vaguely remember being in the 20s, so I'm gonna go with 20.
Y'all are all very far away. I'm gonna give you another chance so you don't argue about proximity. I'll say it's between 50 and 100.
Wait,
I'll give you a better chance.
So you mean like the
look at you, Wes. Thought you knew something.
Total, the full, not the
full contract.
Oh.
The full.
Oh yeah.
No,
I mean,
no.
What
you're still off with your guess, but keep going. So, Dami G, how many millions did they give Sam Bradford?
Oh, they gave him
total.
I think it was like 64.
64. Hugh.
I said,
like I swore I
knew. Go ahead, Hugh.
75.
I'm gonna go with 90
75.
million.
Webb. Who knew Hugh would come back and get the who knew crown? Sam Bradford had 76 mil, 6-year contract, 50 million guaranteed. Beyond
you.
76 mil.
Good shit.
First off, people, I would bite my, how they say, game time, 2 seconds left on the clock.
You're a terrible trash talker. You are a terrible trash talker.
I just want to say,
get your boy, yo.
I just want to. I'm saying, I'm not trash talking. I'm trying to do this.
Ain't no base in your trash talk.
Let me finish. Like Tim Duncan. I'm not trash talking. Like I said, can I finish again? Webb.
Go ahead. My bad.
Wow, Jesus Christ. Like I said, 2 minutes left on the clock. You need somebody to close out the segment. Why not Hugh? Because I was definitely not letting one of y'all beat me in this one. So fuck y'all. That one is for y'all. Like I said, to close out this segment like I do with the who knew win. there goes my shit talking, you bitches. All right. I need reparations because I was a 2-year athlete. Call me for my number so I can get a little bit of that fetty. Thank you. And Kat, play my theme music as I go out.
They said Hugh about to endorse the West.
I
about to endorse Clark. If he prefers them, he do.
And they don't all right, hold up. Before we go into this, scroll around.
Hugh about to endorse the McDonald's on the app.
This is for one of our favorite. This is one of our listeners. Yes, if Clark's endorses me, Omar, I am taking that bread. I don't give a damn what y'all tell me. If Clark's endorses me, I'm taking the bread. Boop. All that.
I respect it.
He said, boop.
You can take the Clark's. I'm taking the flat tummy.
I mean,
all right. So let's hit the timeline before we get up out of here. There's still some very important things we haven't gotten to in the timeline that we want to get to, and we're already at an hour. So our schedule's off track. So our time is off track too, but it's fine. Stick around with us. We much appreciate it.
It's a holiday weekend.
The latest news, the latest on the Olympics. Sha'Carri. I apologize for mispronouncing her name, but let's say Miss Richardson. She's 21-year-old Houston. She's a runner. She's a track star. She's the sixth fastest. She's the sixth fastest woman.
I'm sorry.
Right there, yo. Keep it going.
I'm sorry.
She was supposed to be. So Sha'Carri Richardson was supposed to be entering the Olympics as the number 1, sixth fastest woman in the world. Pretty much a shoe-in to win the gold this year, it seemed. And she has now been suspended for hitting a wall. It's kind of crazy.
Can I be the unpopular?
Any thoughts?
No, can I be the unpopular
Collusion.
Listen, I am all about the law. I respect it. I'm here for it. But she knew the rules.
Don't give them the horns.
She knew what they was testing for. My guy Stephen A be like, stay off the weed. You know you getting tested. You know you getting tested.
But I have a question for you, Webb, and just to see if this changes your opinion, because I don't disagree with that under normal circumstances. Did you know that she found out that her mom passed away after a race from a reporter?
Listen,
so she lost.
I get it.
She lost,
it. But I do, and I understand, right? But at the same time, I'm not a person. This is my personal opinion. I don't think engaging in any libation after something tragic or some emotional feeling. I feel like, from my perspective, maybe you shouldn't do that. It's not recommended.
It's not recommended.
It's not recommended. Use it as a coping mechanism. I know people do it. I've done it, right? I get it, but and I know in that moment, that's fucking crazy. Who wants to hear that kind of news, right? But and at the same time, family comes first. The Olympics. She's 22 years old. She'll be able to compete at the next Olympics or whatever it is. So I get it, but this might have been her opportunity to move her family forward, and it's unfortunate that tragedy and just the fact that we have rules in our societies.
Do you agree that it should still be a rule for the Olympics?
I don't know, bro. I honestly, I get it, but I don't know. It's not.
Hell no, it shouldn't be a rule.
What you got, Dom?
No, I mean, listen, let her run. This dude's out here taking shit to enhance her shit. She's not out here trying to cheat. You know what I mean? She's not out here taking shit that's gonna make her run faster. So let her run. She's gonna I mean now I feel like she's going through a tough time.
Wait. You had your chance to talk.
But I guess I understand that there was rules and all that.
Can I want to speak to him.
But you know what I'm saying? I just think that they should they should let her run, man. I don't think she's not doing anything to enhance her shit. So why not let her fucking run?
All right,
go ahead. Wayne.
I mean, let me get on my Hugh L. Jones high horse right now because I see where he's coming from, but at the same time I say like this is collusion. If you really look at it, yes. I didn't see people get the medals taken away for worse, right? for worse. Mm-hmm. They was getting ready to take Michael Phelps medals away for his law too. Yet at this point, she lied in a state where law is legal, right? At this point, every single sporting event now is taking marijuana out. Marijuana is not a drug anymore, like that, as they say. It doesn't help you enhance nothing. It literally is for relaxation. She's a track star. You know how much pain they're in? What do they use marijuana for?
I hear you.
Right? Mm-hmm. So I feel like this is so BS beyond BS. First off, all right? This is asinine.
Why is it BS? 12. I'm not fully understanding.
I just don't feel like it's law. It's weed. What is the problem? That's what I'm just saying. In my opinion, what's the problem? Okay. Feel me? Like, so basketball, football, damn near soccer. There's not
right, but so I don't so this is the thing. It's very conflicting because I agree with Wiley. When I heard that argument before Wiley said it, like I don't disagree. You know, like some of us are fortunate to have the wherewithal to still make rational decisions in moments of distress, right? But there's also plenty of people,
many of people,
don't. Right? So that's many people who don't. So that's why I see that side, but I'm always conflicted, right? I also understand Hugh's side of like marijuana shouldn't be such a big thing, but you have to understand that the Olympics is a worldwide thing. Marijuana isn't a big thing in the U.S. It's slowly becoming, but it's
super
a huge
illegal
thing in some other countries. Like in Sri Lanka, you land at the airport, Yikes. They say it's punishable by death, bruh. So you have to understand that this is a worldwide thing. This ain't a U.S. thing. So that's another reason why I'm like, I'm conflicted. And it's not collusion because, well, I don't know this for certain. I assume everyone is drug tested, and it's not collusion because, like you said, they got at Michael Phelps, and the difference between her and Michael Phelps is she's suspended for 30 days, but the Olympics is in 3 weeks. Michael Phelps didn't long within the span of 30 days of the Olympics. So, like, I'm conflicted. Like, it's unfortunate, it's annoying, it's bad. It's like, come on, just let her run. There's all of that, but when you include the facts of the, like, it's a 30-day suspension. If she would have got one a week sooner, it wouldn't have been a problem. You know what I'm saying? But I'm conflicted. I think it's very unfortunate because she's nice. Track and field is my favorite sport. I was loving that she was doing what she was doing. I'm also not surprised she's getting long. She's 21 years old. Everybody gets long. They get long. Like I'm not surprised at it. But this is a worldwide event. We can't think on U.S. rules in this regard, and that's the reality of it. Okay. This is a worldwide event. We cannot think within U.S. rules. Marijuana is punishable by death in so many other countries. It's terrible. That's why it's still illegal, and that's why she had to be held in that regard. It's annoying. It's stupid.
So I have a question. So how do you?
But it's not the U.S. holding her back.
So how do you guys feel about the Tokyo Olympics banning all Black Lives Matters apparel and also banning having bigger caps for athletes who have like natural hair? So I guess like
that is wild.
Again, I've heard terrible things about the Olympic Committee for years because, again, this is a worldwide entity. Like, and the reality of it is and to get serious real quick, the reality of it is, like, when all the Black Lives Matter stuff was happening last year and we was talking about how, our loved ones were scared and my loved one wanted to leave, and I'm like, there's really they don't like black people nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So this is a worldwide entity where there's countries that don't like. There's countries. We're not dealing with the U.S. no more. No. This ain't a U.S. decision. Okay. This is a worldwide decision where they don't like they don't care about black people. Okay. So I'm not surprised. The Olympic Committee has never had a good track record for reasons like this. So I'm not surprised. I disagree with it. It upsets me, but I'm not surprised.
Okay. So then my question is, so with all of the never mind.
Nah, go for it.
That'll be too detrimental. Never mind.
We're going too deep.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No, because then you have the whole thing with the stop Asian hate, but then at the same time, then it's like we can't get our shit off over there, but we over here putting up signs, posting all that shit about that shit.
To stop Asian hate is a U.S. thing. It's a U.S. thing.
But what I'm saying is, we're going to Tokyo, which is also in the Asian country.
But
But they can't make the decision. But they can't make the decision for the entire worldwide Olympics team because of what the U.S. did.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at. I see what Cap said.
It's not. It's not up to Korea. It's not up to Korea.
It's not up to them.
The Olympic Committee.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not up to Korea.
Yeah, I see.
I mean,
I see what you're trying to say, but
I want to.
No, it's not even. It's a you know what, Dom? I mean, like, and the thing is, Dom, like, I think that same question comes about when it comes down to, folks who identify with the AAPI, Asian American and Pacific Islander, when it comes down to black and other people of color, right? I think when you look at the larger structure of white supremacy, people don't want to call it that, but it's white supremacy, right? It is. White supremacy succeeds when they can get other groups of color to point the finger at each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how white supremacy, continues to build in peripherally. I can't even say the word because I'm like mumbling, but like that's how that happens. And I think but to answer your question about like, all that stuff, and I think the veracity, what Marlon is saying too, that discrimination amongst the world around black people and darker skinned people and people who look different, darker right? Like skin, yeah. even the concept of like women who want to play a sport and wear the hijab, or I can't even remember the other name of the garment, but like that took a while for people to say, yeah, maybe we should allow them to play the sport and do what they can and wear what they feel is respective in their culture. So I think the Olympic Committee, just like any board in America, right, needs to be blown up, and more black and brown and other people need to be put on those boards.
Facts.
Yeah, and back like one more time, there was no disrespect. I was curious, and thank you guys for informing me.
I get the question.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but
no disrespect at all.
What I learned about that, they fight is different from our fight. That's basically what it is.
No, it's
not though, bro. It's not. It's
but can we move on? Like,
hold on. I mean, but it's not though. Like, I think that's the point of the fight, right? Is people think that our fight is different. Like I'll look at somebody like an Asian dude or a Hispanic dude or a Latin dude or whatever, and think that our stories are different. Yeah, like we come from different cultures, but we still fighting against the same oppression.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So like,
I'm not. I didn't mean.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is just like because we're talking to a public audience, we want to make sure that folks know that. You know what I'm saying? And I think what Dom is saying, Dom, honestly, bro, that's the kind of shit we gotta have. We gotta have people being curious and asking questions that they might think is detrimental.
What?
Basically.
What? Bro, you didn't let me finish though. God damn. Like, yo, go ahead.
So finish. So finish.
It's over.
So just finish.
No website. He gotta say. Just move on though. We've been on this topic for a grip though. Just move on.
All right. So Bill Cosby. Well, Sha'Carri Richardson. It's unfortunate, but like Webb said, she will run in 4 years. Hopefully, as long as all goes well, hopefully she'll be able to compete in 4 years. It's just terrible time and terrible chain of events. Bill Cosby, Mr. Jello Pudding. He has been dropped. Excuse me. Charges have been dropped, and he's been released from prison. Bill Cosby is out. Any thoughts, comments on the latest news? Sorry, there's people doing firecrackers behind me. I don't know if y'all hear that.
Oh, no, word.
It's not. It's annoying. I'm recording.
I feel like Bill Cosby had to finally say, "All right, I don't want to buy CBS," and they let him out. And I think he was fighting it because he wanted it, and he didn't. But he didn't want to die, so he was just like, you know what, fine, I'll let y'all have it, and I just keep. Now he's back out. I feel like So,
any other thoughts?
It's gonna be
on Bill.
It's gonna be like a big.
Cliff.
It's gonna be a big backlash for him getting on. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's already happening.
Oh my!
It's already
God,
happening.
It's already.
I know, but it's gonna be like when he actually is gonna be like the knowing of him getting out is making it big. But when he's like out and about, like OJ, talking to people and shit. Yes, when he's out and about talking to people, doing interviews,
he's gonna be on IG. The
Hey, yo.
He definitely bringing the Coogee sweater out. He bringing the
Cosby live on IG.
Claire, what's good?
It's Bill Cosby on IG.
He definitely gonna try to hit
Follow, like, and subscribe for the Jello.
He definitely gonna hit up Felicia Rashad. He definitely gonna try to hit her up. What up?
Yeah, I mean, she jumped out the gym.
That's interesting you bring that up. You mentioned the backlash, like people, like
she jumped out the gym, bro.
I don't want to say jumped out the gym because I'm one of the people who's like, I really, really hope to goodness he didn't do it. I don't know enough about any of the evidence. I haven't done any reading.
Know nothing about it.
It's like so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Someone like him that happened to, that I try to maintain an image and let that be, put it aside. Don't look at it anymore. So I really don't know. I hear it's bad. So I'm people say they're sure he did it. I hope he didn't do it. But there's a lot of people who are indifferent, who are in the middle too. But people would say, like, Webb, she jumped out the gym and supported his release, and people are mad at her. They want to get her out of Howard. Like we mentioned, she's going to be teaching at Howard, and they wrote a whole letter petition to get her fired from Howard. So, you know, it's some sticky stuff right now with Bill.
So, Cap, so like
very sticky
something
stuff.
I read, man, it talked about basically the reason why the charges got thrown out, because essentially what he was accused of, another judge basically ruled and said, from whatever legal situation happened, he can't be charged for this. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
He might have been guilty. He might be guilty, but because of the way the legal system is structured, he gets to walk.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's another point I had, is like, it's crazy how this judicial system that was manipulated, the judicial system was manipulated to put him there. That same judicial system, I can't even say that word. It's a hard word. Judicial, feel me? The Welches makes it hard to say judicial.
Say it like
the judicial.
I respect it.
The judicial system.
Son, stop it.
That same system could be manipulated again in order to free him. You know what I mean? So, like, that goes to show where it's like, yes, the judicial system does not commonly work for people of color. Well, in this case, it really didn't in the beginning, but ultimately it boils down to, if you got the dough, you can manipulate the judicial system. So it's just funny that same system that put him there, he was able to manipulate again and get out. You know, I hope to goodness that it's all BS. Just like, you know, the same thing with Michael Jackson. I was a huge Michael Jackson fan. I want all that to be BS, and I unfortunately will never know. All I can say is shout out to the Jello's Hall of Fame, and
put it in his Hall of Fame.
That's all I got.
But you know what's crazy, yo?
Putting Angelo's Hall of Fame.
But I mean, I hope that they didn't do it. But it was ironic that the two guys that wanted to buy, it wasn't CBS, it was NBC, went through something like this. It's just how things just happen.
No, I heard that.
You know what I mean? I heard that. And again, story. I hope it didn't happen, and I hope, you know what I mean. But
Oprah got something to do with it. I'm just saying.
All right, last thing before we get up out of here. Any other final thoughts?
No, I'm cool.
Jello or pudding? Jello or pudding?
Pudding.
That's tough,
I'm gonna go pudding.
Come on, man.
Chocolate pudding.
I'm gonna go pudding, but they're both Hall of Fame. I'm gonna go pudding, but they're both Hall of Fame.
Jello, bro.
I need the swirl. I need the swirl. Give me the swirl.
The swirl is fucking hard. Yo, the swirl is an elite class. That's an elite class of Hall of Fame right there.
Put it from scratch, or like put it in a little plastic thing.
Give me the cup. I'm cool with the
cup, bro.
I'm around for the cup. The cup is Hall of Fame.
You make it put it.
That's a Trife cup. That's a Trife cup.
It is.
You make it put it from scratch, man? Well, wait, you making the actual,
I'm making pudding
joint? That's what you making? Nah,
man. A little box?
Nah, you just whip that shit for 10 minutes.
I respect the work, but
I gotta flick my wrist and put the spoon in.
Look at this, bro.
It's not elite.
Speaking of flick of the wrist, somebody broke their meat, bro.
Pause.
Yo,
we need a pause button on
that shit made me.
Sad day for him. Hate to hear it.
All right, yo. So to get up out of here, man, a dude in the UK has the. So this is funny, but it's not funny because it's like, this is man. I hate to see this happen to a man, but a man in the UK, he has the first documented case of what they're calling a vertical penile fracture.
Sad.
They're saying
Cat was going sick.
Now, yes, like Dom said, this is where. So this is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets crazy, right?
Oh shit!
I'm gonna try to say this. I'm gonna try to read this verbatim without laughing. So what happens?
I'm sorry.
So what they're calling it, they're saying it buckled.
Yo,
and
my
what they're
shit
saying
buckled,
is like
man. Yo,
a
my meat buckled.
Your meat buckled, bruh.
Your meat buckled.
Let me finish. Let me finish. So they say his meat buckled against his partner's perineum, aka the gooch, right?
The
that
spot
between
the spot.
You know what I mean? What y'all call that? The spot between there's nothing there, but it's
the spot, bro.
The spot
the
between the
space.
asshole and the vagina, man.
Yes. Thank you. Listen, I'm not. Listen, I be
No,
trying to be judgmental.
no. I respect it.
I mean,
trust me, I get it. I just had to
So
say it.
either way, listen. So it buckled against his partner's gooch, and is likely a result of an ill-timed thrust. He was going sick.
He was going sick.
Cat was mid slam. Yo, wait, come on. Cat was mid slam and jammed his jam. He was mid slam.
Cat was mid slam.
Yo,
jammed his man.
Yo, he missed the hoop.
You got to shout out to the fact. You got to shout out to the fact that he was, shout out to the fact that he was going in there with an ambition.
Wait, what do they call that when you miss a dunk? What do they call that? Oh my god.
He got hung. Shit.
No. But I mean, first off, you gotta respect the fact that he's probably in there just killing it before
his precision was off. Cat precision was off.
That 1
second, got bad aim.
Gentlemen, remember that 1 second. You gotta stay focused for that.
But what if he wasn't killing it? What if he wasn't killing it?
Jam your shit.
He was trying to kill it.
He was trying to kill it, so he had to come out that far. And he was trying to like.
What do you think her reaction was? She was like,
wait. All right, wait. First off, it could be two. It could be two ways. Because think about it, he could have been doing it, or she could have been doing some wild shit.
And he wasn't ready.
She came down. She came down like,
let me tell you that doggy style and missionary lead the league in penis fractures by 88%.
But doggy style leads the league in favorites.
What I'm saying, but
doggy style leads the most kids.
That's my shit.
But listen, I'm saying, if she up there riding cows, going sick like she got a horseback, and then she decided to hit that motherfucker high horse, and then, I mean, anything could have happened in that bedroom. I don't know. I hate to hear it. I hate to hear it, bro.
R.I.P. to his meat. I'm sorry. No, this is an instance where I got to R.I.P. another dude's meat because he's a
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I don't know. I can't.
Yo,
that shit gotta get shook out here, man.
No more giving her the Henny.
Shook out here, man.
No more giving her the Henny. You know what I'm saying? You out here.
Yeah,
it is
getting serious.
Cannot slam and jam when you're visually impaired. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it together.
You cannot.
Thanks. PSA from WebD.
Yo.
Well, that was.
I feel bad.
I'm sorry.
That was a very fun way to end the podcast.
Yeah, it was.
No, that was hilarious. I got to quote of the pod.
I mean, what's the worst way to go out though? Like that? I'm saying.
Hugh could close us out.
What is the worst?
So this quote is from Miles Davis, and we were talking about change earlier with Tyler the Creator, so I thought this was very fitting. But it says, "It's not about standing still and becoming safe. If anybody wants to keep creating, they have to be about change."
Message.
And so that's the quote of the pod for me because it's necessary. Because it's necessary in the coming months, we'll be changing the sauce a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the next couple of months, we're going to be trying out a couple of new things and, throwing in a few different herbs and spices in the sauce. And, we appreciate everybody who's rolled with us and grown with us. And shout out to everybody who's seen the growth so far, continue to support, 4 young black men looking to come up, which is a Detrimental podcast. But change don't come as we seek to take this thing further, to touch more ears and catch more eyes. And ultimately, it's necessary as we are creatives and want to continue to expand our creativity. So appreciate everybody riding with us and continue to ride with us and keep riding with us and, bring some friends along for the ride. We appreciate that. And that's a quote of the pod. Message. And Hugh, take us out, bro.
We don't got the button? Oh, I thought we had a message.
I don't got the button no more, no. In post. In post, I'm going to put it in. Yeah, in post.
All right. Yes, it is I, Honcho Jones, here again, once again, to tell you people the Detrimental Podcast is here. Even though we was on a little hiatus because, two of our members decided to be outside, which I was living vicariously. I was at the slot machine with Cap. He just didn't notice me. I was there with Dom.
Don't even trick me. I wasn't at the slot machine.
I mean, I was. I said I was there. You was standing there, but you ain't noticed me. It's cool.
All right.
I was there. I was there with Dom when he did the rock pose in that picture. He just didn't see me in the background. Photo shout outs to all the listeners again. Please tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell somebody. Tell your auntie, tell your grandmother. Even tell the person. Even tell your mailman. When you walk around delivering the mail to the Detrimental boys, make sure you stop off and say, "Yo, I love the pod. Listen to it." Spread the news.
Spread the news,
man. All that. We are everywhere. IG, Facebook, YouTube. If we can ever get Zencaster to work with us. Other than that, we here. So we'll see y'all next time on the Detrimental Podcast. Cap, play our theme music, bro.
Enjoy the time off of work, people. Y'all get the holiday we don't acknowledge anymore. Y'all get that off?
Oh yeah. Happy 4th of July, bro.
Yeah, so there's no work Monday.
There's no work Monday.
Yeah. But yeah.
So I'm chilling. Yeah. Y'all grilling? Nothing? Y'all completely don't acknowledge the
holiday? Raining, bro.
It's not gonna rain. Or at least down here.
I mean, it's raining, bro. It's gonna rain.
The fish don't fry in the kitchen?
I mean, you try not to fry in the house too often, man. It's making you.
Burn on the grill. That's my shit.
The thing is, I always disagree with that because you can fry the fish in the kitchen. So I'm like, why are you?
Bro, you back? It be stinking of the kitchen.
But sometimes you got no choice.
You deep frying in the house.
It's not the right batter.
It's the oil, B.
Open the window.
Oh, but y'all getting fish. Never
Feel me? Yeah, Dom,
Yeah. Snapper.
Yeah. Now go to snapper.
Yeah, that's right. I get it.
All right, we up out of here, people. We'll catch you whenever we can catch you the next time. We gonna
love, baby.
We gonna see when it's sun. We gonna see.
But
we'll be back eventually. We gonna see what's gonna happen.
But people,
appreciate y'all.
If you the slammer in your relationship, just pay attention, folks. If you the slammer, if you the one slamming, pay attention, okay?
Don't miss the hoop.
Don't miss the hoop, okay?
Don't miss the hoop going up.
And having too many.
Hold on. Here it is. You ready? If you gonna slam, you better jam.
You gonna slam, you better
jam.
Make sure you got the right footwork, B, because if you don't.
If you gonna slam, don't miss the jam. I don't know. One of those. Something like that. We'll figure it out. All right, we out, yo.
I like the
don't slap the backboard.
Don't slap the backboard.
Put the ball in the hoop. Don't slap the backboard. No bank shots, goddamn. You better fucking.
Don't throw the alley. Just go straight up.
Yeah. Yo, listen, lay it up. Lay it up. You gotta lay that joint up. If you ain't got enough bounce. If you ain't got enough bounce, lay that joint up, baby.
If you ain't got the Steph Curry range, don't pull from that distance, Brody. That's all I'm
wait. But if you're in a polyamory relationship, if that happens, you didn't get benched. You get benched.
Yeah, yo.
I feel like if we do that to one wife, then he goes to the other one.
What if it's two husbands?
You getting benched. Like, yo.
You get benched. You're on the bench.
Nah,
free agency. You are free agency. You're injury reserve.
Yo.
You break your whole joint, you're injury reserve.
Contract is
career over
at that point, bro. I'm sorry.
You gonna be the most Kawhi.
Endorsements. You about to lose all your endorsements.
Hate to hear it.
All right, we out for real.
All right, Joe. Love people.
You know me.